What do you got, girl? You found another one? Oh my gosh. Hunt them up, hunt them up, hunt them, hunt the antlers, hunt the horns, hunt them, Up Benelli, find them. Hunt them up, hunt them up, hunt them up, hunt them up. This is an area where I've never been before. It gets really, really thick. And I'm on a deer trail. It doesn't mean that the deer are not going to go in here, because it looks like they're using this trail pretty heavily here, deer and elk both. It's going to go down into a bottom. I'm not going down into that bottom. Oh, Benelli, you're supposed to come running back with some antlers in your mouth. She's looking really good every time we stop and walk a mile or two. She's out covering a lot of territory. She's probably covering, ooh, slippery rocks there on this hill. Probably covering more territory earlier this morning than she is now, but she's still covering a lot of territory. So she's found 4 or 5 to my 1, 5 maybe, I don't know. Is it 5? I think 5 to 1. And we still have maybe an hour left. I got one more good spot I want to check up by the what we call the elk field, which is a big field that we hunted. We shot some video out of it a little bit. Not Miss Piggy, where we shot video and saw 5 or 6 big ones. Want to definitely go over there and look also. But right now we're looking totally inside the high fence. And one of the reasons is I'd like to find forest antlers. They haven't found forest. There's just no telling where they might be. He was clear up in the elk field a lot though. And we found, maybe got both the TCs. We'll know when we get back to the house. But that gets pretty gnarly down there, pretty gnarly. I don't think I'm going down there because I got to walk back out of it. Gnarly territory. Well, what do you got, girl? You found another one? Oh my gosh, you are a champ. 5 or 6 to 1, yes, ma'am. It's a fetch it, boss. What we got? Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa. 1, 2. That one broke off right there. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 6. Come here, girl. There's a little field down there, a little open spot or something there. Is that where you found it down there? Huh? Where'd you find it, girl? Huh? Hang on. Sit. This is her reward for finding it. Just to get to fetch it. That's all I care about doing. She's beginning to learn that's what I'm wanting. And she's getting a reward. Come here, sit, heel. Sit, heel right here. Don't drop it. Sit. Heel. Not exactly 100%. My buddy Wade Cashin, the great trainer, would be upset. Heel, that she's not staying. Sit, heel, sit. She just wanting to go get them so badly though. She doesn't want Bella to get them. Break my horns out there doing that, but that's okay. It's worth it. Get her trained to go get them. Baby, you found some good ones. This is the best one of all, maybe. We got to find the other one. Let's look some more in this area. The other one might be here. Yeah, let's look some more. No, you don't get into fetch anymore. Let's go find another one. Hey, no more fetching. We're going to find another one, okay? Okay? One of the things that you for sure want to do when you find one like this, especially a great one like this, is really proves the area real good, which we're going to do, and see if that other one might have fallen off here somewhere close. I know I found fat boys 2 years ago, and fat boys were laying side by side, just like it, taking them off and laid them down. Not dropped them, but laid them down. In plain sight, they were just easy. And so the other ones may be here close by. We're in a pretty thick area. The only problem now is she's not looking as much as she was. She's wanting to get the one I've got in my hand here that she just found. But that's pretty cool, isn't it? She's out there looking now. I think I got a shed dog. She's finally figured out she needs to bring them to me, and she gets a reward. She gets to retrieve a little bit with them. I'm going to retrieve more with them because I think once we get that implanted in her brain, she's going to find a lot of sheds. Huh. I didn't know that. Look at there. That's a little pond. It's totally dry. I'm not going to throw your horn anymore. You got to go find another one. But that's a pond right there. You see the pond levee right there going around there? And that's had water in it. It's been a while since it's had water in it. Got big giant trees going up in there, but I guess under a really rainy year, maybe like we had back in 2015, I bet that had water in it. And it's right beside the road. The road's right there. I made a big old wide circle. I'm not but about probably 300 or 400 yards from my mule, I hope. I drove off the road about 100 yards is all. And I'm back the road. I just got to go up this hill. But I didn't know this was here. I did not know this was here. Isn't that amazing? I've been really close to this too. I've walked this area before and I've just not ever seen it. That's pretty amazing. One thing about 2,000 acres, you'll never cover it all. Won't live long enough to do that, but I sure enjoy trying. Okay. Feels good to kennel now, don't it? I think we've got 6 or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She got 7 right there. I think she found 6 of the 7. That's where it's supposed to be. Playing over here on this side, that's our rubber throwing antlers. And this was what was left of Prince Charming's rack. We couldn't find it. We couldn't find it in the pen. Even though he's in the pen, we couldn't find it. Look at all the points on that. And it's broke off halfway up. You see how it's broke off there? It did all that fighting through the fence. But Apache found this buried under a bunch of leaves in there the other day, and he threw it in the back of my mule here. And it's a lot of horn there, but pretty ugly. I hope he doesn't break them all off this year. But anyway, that's a pretty good day. I got about an hour left. I think I'm going to just spend it riding and try to spot something. Go in some of the areas that we burned off. And then we'll stop and put this up on a tripod and take a look at what we found. I'd say it's a pretty successful shed hunt, and I'm just tickled to death with Benelli. Benelli, you're such a good girl. You're such a good girl, Benelli. And you know what we're doing now, don't you? Huh? So where's the ducks, boss? Good girl, yeah, my baby, yeah, good girl. All right, let's go do some driving, let you rest. Okay, this is up above what we call the elk field. I came in from the top side of it by the shooting range and parked my truck up there, and I'm gonna walk down through here. It's probably half a mile to 3/4 down to this field, but I'm going down this hillside. Lots of deer, lots of elk stay in this area all the time. You know, I haven't jumped a single deer today. Not a single deer have I jumped up. And I've been all around. And I know we have lots of deer there. Oh, they're looking over there. Yeah, and don't have anything found. I see them sniffing around. It's like they're following something. They're acting like something's there. I'll go down there and take a good look around that area right there. Hope it's not a rattlesnake. That's the other thing that you got to watch out for when you're shed hunting. Yeah, now they're just trying to find a place to pee, naturally. I guess that's all they were doing. Both of them peed there. That's just about par, isn't it? Just about par. But anyway, we'll get down here around this elk field. We got a good shot at finding something in here. All right, Benelli, find them. All right, it was a little water hole here where they were. This is where they were sniffing around and everything. And the reason that they were, there's a little water hole and there's a drain. And so there's evidently some water coming up out of the ground right here. And it looks like there's been animals in it, probably pigs as well as deer, maybe an elk. So this is what they were messing around right here. And I thought they might be finding an antler. I just found a little water hole. There's a pretty good sized water hole there. Look at that. Yeah. Good sized water hole, and they're enjoying that. That thing carries a lot of water when it comes to rain. A lot of water. We're supposed to get some rain tomorrow night. And the dogs enjoy it. I don't know if it was that muddy before they got in there or not. Pretty nice water hole right there though. It's certainly muddy now. They enjoy it. Pretty good little creek running down through there. That almost looks like a little lane or something right over there. I find new territory every time I go walking in the woods. And I'm gonna go over and see if that's a little lane right there. It looks like better walking to me. Huh. Well, that's the high fence. That's the high fence. That's the road on the outside of the high fence. Yes, it is good walking. There's absolutely no doubt about it. That's how easy it is to get turned around in the woods. I thought I was walking toward the elk field, which would be walking north, and I walked directly west, which makes sense since there's the sun. Hey, cowboy. And that's a high fence. So, guess I'll go back the other way. Okay, guys and girls, let's see what we got. All right, let's get these big ones out first. Yeah, what do you think, girl, huh? What do you think? You did good, didn't you? Get down, get down. All right, this right here, I believe is TC. Get down. No, no, no. That's TC right there. That's the TC's great side right there that you see had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One down here, 7. This side over here, a couple, 2 or 3 broke off, but that's TC. TC's a big one, no doubt about it. That's TC right there for sure. Yep, that's TC. I'm pretty doggone sure that's TC. Yep, that's got to be TC right there. Nice looking deer right there. Now this side's kind of funky, but that's still a lot of horns. You got to remember this guy's 7 or 8 years old, so he's an old one. TC Thundercloud. We got his antlers. All right, let's see what else we got that might match. These right here look pretty doggone good. These antlers right here look pretty doggone good, and I think that that's a matching set. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I just don't know. But look at those brow tines right there. Those brow tines are great, but that side doesn't really look like it matches that side. So I'm just not sure. Those are this year's antlers. That may be the same deer. It may not be. I just don't know. I just no way to really tell. But that's a good find right there. That's a very, very good find. That's beautiful. Absolutely incredible right there. That's 4. This is the little find right here. That's the one I found, wasn't it? Yeah. Did you find that one? No, you didn't find that one. I found that one. That was one. No, I think maybe I don't know. That's the one that had been there for, looks like it laid there for a year. Broke off all 3 of these. Been gnawed on right here quite a bit. You see all the gnaw marks right there. Been gnawed on a lot. And then these have been eaten off over here. So that's last year's antler right there. And then these 2 right here. Now this is pretty interesting because this is last year's antler as well as that is last year's antler as well. You see where they've been eating on that right there, broken off, and something been gnawing on this. This has been laying on the ground quite a little while. Those antlers do not belong to each other, I don't think, although it's possible, but I don't think so. This is a little bit bigger around, unless this is like 2 years ago and this is last year. This could be this year. I don't know. It looks like it's been laying on the ground an awful long time, don't it? Look at that side right there. So anyway, I don't think any of these things belong to Forrest. I don't think there was that one because it's 6 by 5 and he didn't have 6 on one side. He's just 5 by 5. Well, 6 and 4. So those just can't be his. They can't be. But anyway, that's what we got right there. Pretty doggone good. You put them all together. Put them all together. It's been a long day. I can't get them all picked up. You put them all together, it's quite a bit of horn right there, quite a bit of bone right there. But it's a long day, a lot of walking. My back's sore. Gather them up there. Benelli did really, really good. There's probably a couple of those that she found as she was out in front of me. I might have found them, I might not have. I don't really know, but she did good. She's bringing them back to me. That's the cool thing. She found them out there, and well, one time she picked one up and I saw her drop it. I wasn't positive. Well, actually, a couple times that happened. I wasn't positive she picked up a horn, but I thought I saw it. And she just had to move it around her mouth where she could carry it good, but she brought it back to me, and I rewarded her by retrieving every time. So I think she's learning what she's supposed to do. And Probably get out with her a little bit more, but that's probably the only day I'll have where I can take a full day shed hunting. It's very difficult for me to get to do that. Just have so much to do. I just don't have time to get out there and spend the whole day shed hunting. Besides, this is the time of the year where if I've got a day, I want to spend a day fishing. But we found some sheds. We found 6 or 7 of them, I guess. 7 of them, yeah. I found 1, she found 6. That's not, but I think I would have found a couple of those without her. I do, but a couple of them might not have found any of those other 6. I don't know. You can walk right by them. You really can. It doesn't seem like you can, but kind of like rattlesnakes. You get bit by a rattlesnake because you don't see it. You walk by several that fortunately don't bite you. Same way shed hunting. Guys and girls, have you a great one out there. Shed hunting's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun when you find them. It's a lot of hard work when you don't. Kind of like rattlesnake hunting. You could spend all day looking around for rattlesnakes and not find a den that's got any in it. But when you find them, it's pretty doggone exciting. Have you a great one. Remember, I sure do love you.